It's Wednesday the 9th of May today, and we're just getting set to leave Beck Hall. Interesting sort of place. What would you say the look of this room was in particular?
Well, it's got these antique dark wood panels.
Interesting. How old would you say this panelling is here? It's got to be very old, I would say.
Yeah, and the door looks really old, doesn't it?
That chair is positively ancient as well. The setting is excellent though. That is the Beck of Malham running right outside the window. There's a sort of royal theme running through it as well, isn't there? Henry VIII.
Medieval.
Some of his wives there. They look like they've been cut out of a magazine, you know that, don't you? And we have the state opening of Parliament on TV as well. Wow. Catherine Parr definitely has been cut out of a magazine. Yeah. You can even see the edge of...
And the cardboard in the background. That one fits. The other three are too small.
Last time I was here, I was just around the corner there. Room number 7, the new bit. Totally dissimilar to the room we were in last night. That was our room there on the first floor, one we're looking at right now. On our way to the cove. We're just heading towards the cove. See Christina over there by the rock. Once we get there, there is a huge climb up to the top. Phew, you ready to go up there? Whee! Gentle little climb to get us underway today. Not intimidated by this, are you? Near the base of it now, nearing the base, and yeah, look up, 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 there it is. Someone over there about to do some rock climbing. I think he's got some rock climbing gear, ropes and stuff. Maybe you can get an impression of the scale of it now you've seen that little fella down there. It is immense. Yeah, you've got to climb up the stone steps to the top.
We're going to be up there in a minute, standing right at the top.
Nearly at the top now. Made it to the top of Malham Cove. Woohoo! Look at this, we're on the limestone pavement. bizarre, isn't it, really?
Very strange. Look at the deep cracks that's formed.
Yeah, they really are deep, aren't they? It's Malham, where we've come up from. Going along here with your big backpack's good fun as well, isn't it?
Get your foot down one of those.
No. Made it. With all the vegetation growing out of the cracks, you can't really tell how deep they are, but they really are deep, some of these. Wow. The occasional one is a slight bit wobbly, isn't it, which is a bit off-putting. Yeah. Wouldn't do to take a tumble on these, would it, really?
Some of them go really deep. They're like my height.
Yeah. I mean, there might only be thin cracks, but
Yeah.
it's a bit funny looking down through them, isn't it, really? Whoa! It's a bit wobbly, that. Oh, Jesus, I nearly went there. No games up here. Whoa! That one went as well. Oh my God, some of these are so deep.
Oh, look down there.
It's the never-ending pits. Oh! You wonder, with some of these a bit wobbly, is it all going to just give way and collapse?
All down there.
Look at it. It's ridiculous, this. Oh no. It is so deep. They really are. I don't know whether it really comes across how deep they are. Go way down. And there's the edge. Ooh. Should we go over there? Be careful! What are you doing, you madman?
Look at that.
How far can you see down there? It's like 20 foot or
Yeah.
something at least. Just don't see it. Don't go too close. I don't want to be doing the rest of the walk on my own. I won't take it. I'll give up. Is that a good view from over there?
Amazing.
Don't go too close.
We're actually standing on an overhang. You could see it from down there.
Yeah, and it looked really scary. And now
Yeah,
we're both
we're
up here
both up
thinking,
here.
oh yeah, it's an overhang.
Yeah. Overlooking us.
Well, it's a hell of a place, isn't it?
There's another big drop there. Is it down there?
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it sort of goes all the way down to ground level down there at the bottom of the cove. We're heading away from the cove now then, up Watlows Valley. What with some of these being quite wobbly as well, you would have thought that someone might come out here occasionally and check them over. Not so sure that actually happens, but It's quite exciting though. Ah, this is nice to walk on, isn't it, after all that hard stuff over there.
There's some Hawes gates.
Again, yeah, just like yesterday. And then you go through yours. I can go through mine. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Watlow's Valley. There it is, right at the very top of the cliffs, overlooking us. God, it's so quiet here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a windy day, it's a calm day, and then we're in this canyon down here. By the way, did you know this is the one where the river used to flow down when it used to go over Malham Cove down at the end there? In the olden days, before it ceased running. This is coming on to rain just a little bit now. The view back down Watlow's Valley.
Bad.
That's where we've come from. And down there, way down there, is the cove, unbelievably. There's obviously such a clog up here that they put in two styles. Here's the Hawes gates. They're traditional around these parts, it seems, aren't they? Watlow's Valley. And onwards we go, around the corner there. Leaving that spectacular cast limestone scenery now, coming out onto the tops here. Still some exposed limestone, but it's much different. Hello, cow. Just nearing Malham Tarn now, just over that small hill. Malham Tarn, there it is. Malham Tarn. It's the largest lake in the Yorkshire Dales. Did you know that?
No.
There you go. That's what I'm here for. That's Lord Ribblesdale's little house over there. Formerly, I think it's some study centre now, would be. Weather's looking a bit iffy, to be honest. Where did that early sun go? Gah. It was roasting 20 minutes ago, now it's quite chilly. Fountains furl in the distance. Be up that this afternoon. Time for the wet weather gear, I think, isn't it?
Ready.
Yeah, it should stop in a minute now we've got all this on, you know that, don't you? More of this exposed rock. By the way, it stopped raining now. Just a few minutes on from when it was starting. Sky's still a bit ominous though. There's a very loud sheep over there. Fishermen out on the lake. Didn't see that last time I was here. Have we found our lunch spot then?
This is a good spot, isn't it?
Wow, look at it. Little ledge here to sit on, looking out at that. Listen to that gentle lapping of the water there as well.
This is nice, isn't it?
Not too wet,
Yeah.
even after that little shower thing. Lots of tasty food and ready to go again. Up the hill to the house. Just going around the big house now. Good view out that Lord Ribblesdale would have had once upon a time. Educational Field Study Centre or something it is now. Got a signal?
Still only one bar. I think it's unlikely to work.
We'll leave it then.
Yeah.
Guess what, in 2007 I saw a weasel in this wall here.
Weasel?
Yeah, it just popped out the wall somewhere, ran a bit on the track and then ran back into the wall. And I was really close, you know, it was only maybe 20 foot away or something like that. Fountains Fell over there. Whew, might not look much from here, but that's a big one. Really is amazing scenery around here. So isolated. That's where we're headed. In the distance, on the right, is Pen-y-Ghent Farm. It's pretty extraordinary scenery, really, isn't it?
Amazing.
You ready to go at Fountains Fell then?
I think so.
Feeling energetic?
These are high steps.
The first one's a high one, isn't it? Wow. Don't fall off, for Christ's sake. Here's one of those moving posts. It's actually designed to lure walkers to their death, you know that.
Don't rely on these.
So over to Pen-y-Ghent Farm, just over the hill there, and then up Fountains Fell. We'll be about halfway through the day then, at that stage. We've reached Pen-y-Ghent Farm here, so this is the start of the big climb. But I'm knackered just coming up their driveway.
Yeah.
It's only just off flat, that is.
How much more have we got to do?
Oh, only a couple of mountains today. And about, what, 10 miles?
Yeah.
9.5 miles maybe, if we're lucky. What's the time?
20 to 5.
Oh, goody. And it's raining. Phew, come a little way.
Yeah. A lot to go.
Heading up onto the really wild bits now, far up the mountainside. Zigzagging around now in an effort to get up to the top up there. Phew, that's a long way. Don't know how much more water we need actually. Ooh, we have a sort of gravel track here, that's a novelty. Can you open the gate? No is the answer. We've just come across loads of these longhorn cattle on the trail. It's not so bad, but they got a little one with them. That always makes me slightly apprehensive. We can't really cross country it here because it's so boggy off this gravel track as well. I think we're alright to carry on now, aren't we? It looks like they're pretty calm about things. Just another little kick up here. Turn round to the left and head up the hill. Then we're pretty much at the summit in a few hundred yards, I reckon. Looking back down the track here, you can see Malham Tarn in the distance, just about. Distant view of Malham Tarn. Whew. It's a bit wild now, isn't it?
It's a bit steep, isn't it?
Yeah, I could actually do with the rain, I think, you know.
It's down.
Oh, there we go. There's the classic false summit there. Oh, coming up there. And now we've got the heartbreak of doing another whole bunch all the way to the top of the summit. Oh, I really thought that was the summit that time, you know. There it is up there. This is a handy one here, isn't it? On the way up the mountain,
Yeah.
we've got to drop all the way down here now. Oh, this is what it's all about. Pennine Way. We love it, really. Looks kind of set in over that way, doesn't it? Oh. It's still way off in the distance, the summit. Look, it's way out there, beyond this next little climb. Well, we're due for some good views when we get to the top, aren't we, here? Goodness me. Looking down the hill. I think we're nearing the real summit this time, surely. Oh, nearly there. You know, I said that we'd be near the summit. Yeah, we might not be quite near the summit. Some people might call this madness.
It's quite fun, actually.
It's bonkers, isn't it? Like real explorers. I mean, look at this. What are we doing? Fountains fell. Oh, it's these surfaces that are they're really difficult to walk on, aren't they? What do you reckon visibility is at the moment then?
Look at that.
Not much.
It's quite eerie, actually, isn't it?
It's a bit spooky. Awesome. Oh, it's mad on the top here, isn't it? Look at that, that's a bog down there. Can you see how wet it is? No, probably not, but try and step on that and you'll be up to your waist before too long. You must be nearly there now, surely.
So we're nearly there yet.
It's still going up, it's still going up. Oh, just what you could do with a steep bit, eh? You know there are warnings about open mine shafts up here, don't you?
Oh, that's another bonus.
Well, especially on a day like today where you can see about 15 yards. That's quite eerie over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was someone sitting there staring at us through the mist at first. Is this it? Is it actually the top? Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh, I don't believe it. Hey. The summit of Fountains Fell. Woohoo! So now we've only got to go all the way down the other side into the valley again, then over to Pen-y-Ghent, then up Pen-y-Ghent, then what is it, just over 3 miles down from Pen-y-Ghent to Horton in Ribblesdale, and then along to the Crown. Should be a piece of cake really, shouldn't it? Right, here we go with the descent then. Eerie? That's a massive drop off the edge of the cliff.
That's scary. Massive drop.
Ooh. Yeah, there is a massive drop over the edge down there. God, this would be spectacular. Especially if you could see what was over the edge down there. Over that way you can usually see Pen-y-Ghent, but slight problem with that at the moment. We continue downhill. This is where my sleeping mat fell out of my backpack in 2007. I had to chase it down the hill. Well, I say here, just over in the distance there, down the grassy bit. Fond memories. Nearly at the bottom now. Then we've got to wander down into the valley proper, and just over the other side you can just about see the base of Pen-y-Ghent. The base of Pen-y-Ghent. Getting a bit boggy now. So we've come down Fountains Fell successfully. Woo! And now we've just got to negotiate this bit of extraordinarily busy road for the next half mile or something, then we're up Pen-y-Ghent. Need a rest. It's probably more like a mile along that road, I reckon, don't you? So we're just having a quick break here, consume some chocolate for energy purposes only, of course, and then head up to Pen-y-Ghent, which is somewhere in that low cloud. Just past Dalehead Farm here. Pretty big for a pothole. Goes down some caves underground, no doubt. Oh, we're nearly at the start proper of the ascent. Come up far enough as it is, haven't we? Here we go, that's the trail. Oh, great visibility for it, isn't it? I feel like you're leaving me behind. You're rocketing up there. That's the way to the top. Go on then, keep going. Just had a bit of scrambling there. How do you get around the next bit? That's the question. Pretty hard here to find a way up because there's all this stuff and you just got to scramble at this point. Here we are, got to the top of the first shelf anyway. Whew. Tina has, I've still got to go up this little bit here. Oh dear.
It's a bit scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit. On your hands and feet, climbing up wet rock that's just off a sheer drop, yeah. Oh dear. Let's have a look back down there, over the edge. Yeah, that's where we've come up, down there, scrambling up wet rocks. Looking right down there, go on. Here we go again then, I think we're just about to hit the second shelf. How are you feeling?
It's quite fun, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. Real adventure. knackering this, but pretty rewarding too. I don't know really. Got that way over there. That doesn't look too promising out there, does it? How are you going to get up that lot? The other way, not got a great deal up there. I think maybe to the right here.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure about this one. It's a bit of a scramble up there, isn't it, from here? Whee! Or maybe we should go to the left then. Out that way. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Is it up there? You've got a hell of a big step to go up there, haven't you? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Be careful on that ledge. Okay there? Be careful because it is slippy. Is that right? Does that look right? Okie dokes. Woohoo! Yes! We made it! Brilliant. What about that then?
We made it to the top.
Yeah, just about. We've still got this slope to go up, mind you. Visibility back to about 7.5 yards here. Oh my god, we made it! We made it! How about that one? High five on that one. Oh god, now we've only got 3 miles plus down a rocky slope and we're at our B&B for tonight. What do you reckon to that?
Yeah, bring it on.
You can see what angle the rain's coming in at, because look, we're behind the wind shelter here. Dry seats, even though it's been chucking it down for about 2.5 hours. Woo! I reckon 5 minutes here, don't you?